Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to the career in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Enjoying this so far? Definitely a different way to look at it. I mean, for regular flight simmers who are, just looking to get in, they may not even look at this area, but it doesn't hurt to, take a peek and see what's going on. So we're going to select here to view specializations. Just gotten our PPL. That was in the last episode. If you haven't watched that, why not? Go back and follow my journey.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then, when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Alright, so I can do Cessna. So again, I need a high performance endorsement, a tail wheel endorsement. Like, I can't do those things, so I suppose... Alright, yeah, it's kind of highlighting. So again, high performance endorsement. Just interesting that some of the planes aren't loading up their images. Alright, and if I do a ferry flight, I need a commercial pilot license, flight seeing, sky. So yeah, I need lots of things, and as you can see, things get a little more complicated. I need to be level 12. Charter service, I need to be level 45. Super heavy, I need to be level 90. Holy moly. So yeah, this career thing might have a future for sure. Alright, and I need level 3 commercial pilot license rotorcraft. So the rotorcraft takes some work, and again, aerial construction all the way up. I mean, there's definitely some cool stuff to look at here, and definitely more capabilities than what I had easily in Flight Sim 2020. Sorry, losing my train of thought. So I do need to adjust some controls. I keep trying to do that. Oh, I might be able to do that here. Okay. Alright, so I assume... Alright, so select here to view missions. Hopefully I've gotten things configured.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
Alright. Quick discovery of mascot for Jennifer. 45 minutes. Jesus. I hope not. Alright. Jennifer Enos just arrived at the club with her grandson. Get ready to show them nice views of their beloved region around Mascot. Oh, okay. There's a town called Mascot. I thought we were going to go, like, see a mascot. Alright, so visibility, I guess, is 75 nautical miles. That's crazy. Alright, so 17 miles there and back, yeah. Or maybe that's the total. But let's go ahead and accept the mission. So, not sure how these work. I've kind of viewed it a little bit on other folks' channels. Alright, so the client is James Curtis, flight coordinator at the Knoxville Flying Club. Alright, so if I bring up my EFB, why is that not working? Alright, so here you can plan your next flight, check your navigation, and charts. Here you can check your flight performance, your checklist, aircraft, pilot flight book. Here you can, okay, so 7 minutes there. Here you can manage your preference and settings. Alright, and then here you can access and manage your EFB apps. So, cool. Alright. So 10.388, one airport, 2 takeoffs. Kind of sloppy the way that's showing up, but understand. Alright, really not bad. I mean, having the... Oh, okay, these are just indifferent. Oh no, I see. Goodness. So that's the cabin. Remove left wing edge. Check for... Interesting. I don't know that I'm going to go through all that to begin with. But, wow, we can get 34,000 XP. That's pretty cool. Alright, we want to offer quality sightseeing to our passenger. Let's see how we can do here. So, I mean, this is definitely more gamey than, you know, typically you'd have. I don't know why we always look like we have this glow around us, but, you know, we do. Whoa, 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 stop. Alright, so I'm going to go here. Guess I'm not close enough. Alright, and let's see. Can I just look down? Yeah, alright. Alright. So we're going to request boarding.
James, I'm ready. Copy that.
Okay, they kind of ran to the plane a little bit. Alright, so we've got one, I guess that's James, and then we have Jill. Yeah, they're not the greatest flight models or physical models. Alright, we're going to do the startup procedure. Get everything turned on. We're going to arm our standby battery. Get our mixture in. Set our throttle a little bit. Get that set. Move our flaps down. Alright.
Here's your chance to share the magic of flying. Captain, please welcome aboard Jennifer and her grandson. They're good friends of the club members, and they're living nearby. So it's a bit special to take them with you. Have your passengers fasten their seatbelts? Then you're good to go.
Okay,
Captain,
looks like
this is
they're
your
set.
show.
It's my show. Okay.
Kilo Delta, Kilo X-ray, traffic Cessna, November 29688 is taxiing to runway 26.
Alright. So we are going to toggle the brakes. And we are going to move.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I'm Jennifer. Never had the chance to fly over Mascot before, and I'm thrilled, so I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Alright.
Hey there, I'm Paul. It's so great hanging out with you today. By hanging out, I mean flying.
Sorry, it's just a little bit cheesy, but okay. Man, we're shaking a lot, but we're not moving. What is going on? How fast do I need to go? Am I missing something? No? Come on. There we go, I guess. Just gotta give it enough throttle or something. I don't know. I'll tell you though, I don't like how it throws the planes in, kind of in the way, to be honest. I mean, plus the plane's floating in the air, so it's like a hovercraft. So that's not good either. So, we'll see how those things all go. I'm guessing, I don't know, those might be little things that like nobody reported. I have no idea. But let's see if I go here, up, down. Alright, that still works the same way. Alright, you guys all set? It's my first flight. I've never flown before. Don't get nervous. Because remember, I don't want to die any more than you do. Sorry. Just, you know, I gotta go with the, with what we have happening, right? Just imagine if you were a passenger and you had some pilot, like you've never gone flying before, and then you had a pilot tell you that. I think you'd be like, stop the plane and let me out right now. Wouldn't you? I don't know. Maybe not. Alright. But what I am going to do is I am going to set my autopilot, because then I can stop this hand flying, which is stupid. Because, yeah, I'm not going to hand fly for 17 miles. That, like, I know I can do it, so. Alright. But we'll get ourselves set, and then I assume it's not going to care how long I take, so. Alright, we're going to stop at the hold short, and now we're going to go flight plan. Oh, is it not going to let? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I need to turn those things off. Oh, do I really have? Whoops. Clear. Clear. Okay. I don't have a destination, but again, but that might be where we're going, like 8 miles, and so there and back. But let's say we'll get ourselves 3,000 feet. All right, and then we're going to get the flight director on. We're going to hit our heading bug. So we're going to do heading, and that's how we'll do it. And then we're going to do v-speed of, say, I don't know, 800 feet a minute. So, and we'll go from there. All right.
So excited.
I don't know why Q does that.
Cessna, November 29688, taking off runway 26 departure to the north.
We're in your hands now.
You are in my hands now, and I've already told you. I don't want to die any more than you do, so we'll be okay. Although, it does look kind of cloudy out there, now that I'm thinking about it, so we'll see. I mean, I suppose, again, you know, I'm supposed to be a new, inexperienced pilot. Obviously, I'm not. Alright. And away we go! So, a little choppy, maybe. So, maybe I have the settings up a bit too high. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright, we are good here. So, let's get off the runway.
Wow, we're flying.
Wow! We are! Isn't that cool? Alright, we're gonna autopilot. Y. Okay. Alright, so fine, we'll initial climb. Why is it telling me to go that way? I'm very confused. Okay, because yeah, I want to fly to Mascot. Like, what are you telling me here, you crazy thing? Alright, so we're going to do this. And then, yes, that's all set, so I don't quite understand. Hold next flight phase to skip flight. That would seem kind of pointless, wouldn't it?
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
Okay. She's too excited to be scared. Alright, so we need to go... Okay, why? Oh, I see, because we're not on heading, but we need to head toward Mascot here. So my confusion, and maybe I'm just the
World looks so
dot.
detailed from up here.
So detailed? Okay. So am I really supposed... Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to go... Am I really supposed to follow those gates? Ah, I wonder if I'm going to get a terrible score here. Alright, then. Because I'm also thinking I'm too high. So let me get myself down here. So now I know why we had gates. So, oh well. See, it was my fault. I thought it was like clicking on to the thing, but it wasn't. So, yeah, so I'm basically kind of cycling over to then go in. Oh, well, I guess we don't need to, but alright. We'll figure it out. Oh, shoot. That was bad of me. Alright, so
Relax,
let's...
Jennifer. You're gripping the seat so hard you're gonna break your hand.
Alright, well, we'll see how we do. I'm probably going to give away a lot of points, but that's alright. Man, I'm doing a really bad job
So
here.
quiet. I feel like we're in a movie.
I feel like you're a really strange passenger. But if you've never flown, I suppose. Alright. So we're going to try to intercept here. And see if we can do better. I mean, again, I'm getting them where they need to be, but I'm just not following the optimal path, so...
The look on everyone's faces when they see the pics on my socials.
That is a very odd statement, but okay. Like, I can't wait to see the look on the people's faces when they see things on my social. Like, that might make more sense, but... Alright, so we should be able to then lock on here. I'll move over a little bit so we're not fully over, but yeah, the question is, like, are each of the gates a point or something? You know, I'm not
Jennifer,
sure.
Everything okay?
James, thanks for asking. We're having a blast up here.
I'm happy for you. I'll let you to enjoy the moment.
Oh my god. How about we have good English? Like, Microsoft isn't some Japanese company. What the... I don't know. Maybe Asobo is. Or something. I'll leave you. I'll have you to enjoy the moment, or whatever it said. It was just not good English. Whatever it was, so... Alright.
You don't really get that feeling of vertigo. James was right.
So I do have turbulence set to realistic. Oops, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Was James right? I'm so glad that James was right. I don't understand. I'm trying to align, and maybe there's a little bit of wind or something, but it's just a little odd. All right,
Look at
so
this spectacular view.
I'm heading
You
down.
should charge admission.
Should I? How much you want to pay me for your admission?
Here? It's Mascot, right?
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
It is. It's terrific. Look look at that angle. Aha. Okay, so now... Alright, now I need to... Yeah. Alright, so we're going to select an altitude of 1900. And we're going to stay within... Alright, I need to slow down. So that's the other thing I need to do.
I imagined the flight to be as slow-paced and dreamy. Guess I was wrong.
Sorry. Man. She went from being really happy to being really mean. Man. I didn't know. It's my first flight, man. Oh. Yeah, see, I really should. Let's see. Let's, again, hit the autopilot. Maybe not. Alright, let's just fly.
Everything is in such sharp focus from up here.
Is it? I'm glad you're enjoying it now, finally. Alright, so there's a blue bar on the bottom, which I assume is... Alright. Okay, so now... Why can't I do... Did I turn the flight director off or something? I don't understand. Why can't I turn the autopilot on? Oh, sure. Now we're gonna... Alright. First you wanted to go slow, now we're gonna stall. Alright, why can I not... And maybe that's why, because we're like not where we need to be? I don't know. Jeez. I don't understand. I mean, I am climbing a lot, I guess, but...
We love this place so much. It's very special for us flying over here with you, Captain.
Flying over here with you, Captain. Captain, my captain. Oh, okay, there we go. Whoa. Yeah. It is shaking. Okay, where am I? There we go. Alright, so my problem is I didn't set the heading bug. So, shame on me. Alright, let's go. Fly to pattern entry. Alright. Man, I am just floating all over the place. You can't take me anywhere. Alright, let's go up. I didn't realize I was going down. That's...
Even the light seems different up here.
It's just funny. Alright, long final entry. Alright, let's do that. I am like going the wrong way. Man. I'm just thinking this is going to be an awful result, but maybe not. Because again, I'm not sure if we have some wind and that's why it's taking me somewhere else.
Hey, Paul. You've been kinda quiet. You okay?
Just taking it all in.
Totally. So do I.
Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray traffic
Back to the
Cessna
airport
November
already, guys?
29688.
So, Jennifer,
4
you wanna
miles
fly again?
East, 2,000 feet inbound to land runway
I went
26.
so well. Great thrills, insane panorama over Mascot. Let's go again.
What an amazing ride. Love it. Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray traffic Cessna November 29688 is on final runway 26 to land.
Yeah, I'm sure my handling is going to be just horrendous. Because the other thing I don't have is like my landing monitor that I would normally have. That would help. And again, we're at like 800 or something, so I mean, I'm kind of following the boxes a little bit. But again, with this island, man, it does feel like there's a crosswind of some sort. It's just kind of nuts how it's all playing out. But anyway, we'll see where we get, and we'll see what this gives us, and yeah, maybe we'll do one more thing here in this episode, or maybe we'll say, and we've had enough fun for one day. I mean, we've never had enough fun for one day. Let's not kid ourselves. Definitely enjoying it. Let's be nice. Ooh, little sloppy.
Like a roller coaster.
Ooh. So much, yeah, just like a roller coaster. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see. We again need to turn. Yeah, so definitely didn't do great. How about that? We did not do great. Alright, let's slow down. Okay, so now we get our taxi path. We had 34,000 possible points. We might get very, very few of them. So, I can't say I feel good about what I did. But I don't know that, like, I'm sure I could retry, but I don't know that I want to do that. Like, the flight's done. It is what it is. Let's add a little more throttle. So yeah, there's definitely, you know, because again, I didn't like really have a flight plan. I obviously needed to maintain some things. Like, it just, really? So clearly I'm, losing points for all of this. Okay, so they want me to go around that way, so we will do that. And the planes, again, are appearing. There's, like, not gear underneath. Okay, what? Oh, okay, I guess that is. I'm like, is it having me go through the grass and then it's going to complain? But no, it's not. Alright, so we'll stay on the path and then we'll come around. And we'll get to the parking spot. Again, through the other airplanes or something. I don't know. I don't understand, but he's standing there, so I'm just coming in here.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session, cool.
A great flight seeing session, cool. It's a robot. Alright, let's see how bad it was. It was sloppy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was sloppy. Oh my god. 12,000, wow. So. Oh, I got some bonuses, alright. So I got to a B. Alright. So let's see. So respect the taxi speed, 20. Stay on the runway. Make all necessary announcements. I thought I did that. Comply with 200. Yeah, alright. I think I did a lot of that. Smoke avoidance? Is that what it said? It did. Smoke avoidance. Avoid flying through smoke. So this is stay clear of the ground and any obstacles. Don't crash. But yeah. Alright. So I mean we got 30,000, so it's not terrible. Alright, so went up a tiny bit. No special mission, not eligible. I did reach a new level. But oh, I got from level 1 to level 3.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move onto your CPL in no time.
The question is, I might already be there. Let me look. Okay, I need one of 2 first flight airplane missions. Okay. Okay, so here I'm level 3. That I knew I did something. Okay, so I need to do 2 of these. So let's do one more. Oh wow. Oh wow. There's a lot.
Here's all the first flight missions available right now. Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
Okay. So Graham County, are they all? See, like this one looks really short. Discovery flight. The question is, can I search by? Well, I kind of can. All right. So the question is, are there any that are shorter than 30 minutes? Probably not. All right. Take a flight tour above Macon County. So I'm worried about some of these. Okay, so this, I think this is better because at least it's an airport with like real, like Kilo Charlie Sierra Victor. Yeah, see, it's just 5 miles. David Welch and his sister had to push back their scenic flight a few days ago, but we've got a slot open for today. You'll be guiding them on a nice ride over their home near Crossville. Alright, so we're going to accept the mission. Can I not yet? I guess I can't yet. So I'm assuming this is now... Oh, okay, and I didn't realize... So, okay, so here's difficulty, too. So that's good to know. The full briefing. 2 passengers. Hannah Perez is the flight coordinator. Crossville Whitson Flight Club. Alright, so we're literally heading out. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because, yeah, I'd love to get my commercial pilot's license because I think that gives me the ability to do many, many things. And it's getting very late, but this is exciting and it's fun. And tomorrow I'll deal with tomorrow. But I kind of want to try to get my commercial pilot's license. It'll make me be able to go to sleep feeling like I really did something in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, well this is taking some time to load, but once again I'm in a totally different area where obviously my first ride had like happened in the Knoxville Island airport, and then so I'm guessing it's having to load terrain, things like that. So alright, so it popped in almost immediately after I stopped. Alright, so we still get 27,000 available to us, so that's good. We'll try to obviously do better than we did before. Now, yeah, I just don't know if all that loading was just to be in a different hangar. That was a lot of loading. If it was just for the hangar, I was hoping this would start very quickly. Alright, back here for the second mission. So what you've missed is me waiting 30 minutes for the screen to load, finally giving up, trying to get back in. It loaded relatively quickly. I didn't hit a login queue, but it's also 1:30 in the morning in the US. And so I'm probably in that sweet spot where, you know, I think a lot of the users are probably Europe and US, and it's a little early for Europe because it's probably only like 6, 7 a.m. on a weekday. And it's pretty darn late even, you know, in most, you know, it's already getting close to midnight even on the West Coast. So, I got in, tried to load the same mission I was going to, and then crashed. Now again, I got this far. Let me go here to fly, because this was the screen then that was taking half an hour. The load screen that got me on, you know, with the gentleman in there didn't, you know, it took literally like 5 or 6 seconds to get into the hangar there where we had gotten the mission. So I was excited and started the recording, but yeah, there you go. So you saw that in real time. Obviously I was talking. So that's reasonable. You know, in the meantime, while I was waiting, I was doing a lot of looking around, watching videos. I saw the 5-minute explanation from Microsoft. Watched some things from Overkill on what was happening. If you want an incredibly hilarious take on what was going on here, watch A330 drivers. Oh, there we go. Bandwidth too low. Loading times. Awesome. Alright, well, anyway. So, we'll get going.
And I'm ready. Roger that.
Alright. These look like twins. They're dressed the same. That is just scary. I don't like that. Well, look, does he have a headband, or is his hair really weird? Yeah, he's got, like, plastered forehead. They're like twin. Wow, that's just odd. Let's just leave that alone. Let's do what we need to do, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I gotta turn these stupid little pop-up things up. I mean, it's nice and all, and maybe sometimes it'll make, but like I know what I'm doing, and yeah, it's just odd. So anyway, start the engine.
Feels like the perfect day for a stroll, isn't it?
Oh yes, perfect day for a
Today,
stroll.
You're flying with one of our friends, David, over our very own region. He's got his sibling with him.
Clearly
Seatbelt
his twin
fastened?
brother.
Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain.
Alright. It's not People Simulator. It's Flight Simulator.
Kilo Charlie Sierra Victor traffic Cessna November 46825 is taxiing to runway 26.
Okay, interesting that we have a runway 26 here as well.
Our parents live in the area, so this flight feels like a trip back to our childhood. No, I'm David, by the way.
Hey there, I'm David. It's so great hanging out with you
Wait a
today.
minute. They're
I
both
helping out
named
on you
David?
flying.
Come on. There were two different voices, so I assume it was each of the people. That Microsoft, you got to do something about that. That is weird. I mean, but yeah, A330 driver, most hilarious take on what we dealt with this first day. But I'm hopeful that this is basically just I don't know, 14 hours after launch, and while it is, so anyway, yeah, what I said, I loaded in, I tried to go in, and then in the load screen to get here, it crashed to desktop. So then I was like, oh, it's late. I'm like, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm certainly not going to get my commercial pilot license before I go to bed, so that is out the window, because at this point, it's literally an hour and 30 minutes later than when I was saying I might want to do that. Got some weird squares on the trees. Wow. So I'm thinking that's some rendering stuff that the stream is just not doing right or something. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. So again, we're gonna try to get stuff going here. So we're gonna get the flight director. Gonna get ourselves to 3,000. You know what? I'm gonna get myself to like 2,000. So I think that's really what I needed. We'll announce the takeoff just so that can
Kilo
get going.
Charlie Sierra Victor traffic Cessna November 46825, taking off runway 26 departure to the east.
So again, we're gonna get the heading. And this is a very short flight, so I'm hopeful that it won't be insane. But we'll see. So I'm hoping this is going to be, 10 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I was starting to edit the video while I was waiting for it to load, because I'm like, if it takes 10 minutes, I might have the first flight I did done. But I will try to get things up in the morning, because there's not that many people that have gotten in, I guess. So giving you guys some content might be nice. Alright, so we got our initial climb. We'll just go nuts. We're not even lined up on the runway, but hey. I've been a flight simulator before. This time I'm going to do that, because that's not what I did last time. I set myself up, and then took off, and then hit the button, and then suddenly was freaking out because I was turning at such a sharp angle. Alright.
Hey, this is something else.
Is it something else? Let's see if you're always all David. Because if you are, it's just odd. Like I said. So. Alright, climb to 2,400 feet. So, that'll be fine.
Don't sink.
We're not sinking. Alright, we're going to get the flaps up this time. And we're going to turn. Why is this not working? Because now I'm not going to be where I want to be. There we go. Okay.
Hey, brother, I'm sure we'll see places we know. It's gonna be awesome. Yes.
gonna be awesome. Just remember that. Alright, so we're gonna back off a little bit. My goodness, this is awful. And we just gotta remember that we gotta be slower. Later on,
David,
so.
how do you feel being up here?
I'm so scared.
Hannah, thanks for asking. We're having a blast up here.
I'm glad the flight's everything you hoped for.
Me too.
I'll give you some space to enjoy it.
Alright, well clearly, according to these little things, I need to be higher, but... wait a minute. V?
We almost forgot to take pictures.
Oh, it's like literally not letting me do this, I think. You almost forgot to take pictures. We're not there yet. Oh my goodness. Alright. So again, I think we've got some crazy wind. So yeah,
Awesome.
I'll stay.
I see the roofs. Look over there.
See,
It's amazing.
I see the
recognize everything
roofs.
down there.
So I don't know if it's because of where I'm at. Okay, so again, let's slow down, and we're gonna set an altitude of, okay, it's not gonna work, but we're gonna set an altitude of 2,900. So now I'm gonna power myself up here. So let's climb, and then we'll fly around Crossville. So we don't want to go like super fast. But we're in pretty good shape, so I'm
It's rolling out
hoping
the red carpet for us. It's breathtaking.
it is. And I don't have that grumbly lady about how fast I went, but I also know that it's basically for these, it wants us to slow down to 87 knots and take this majestic, musically interluded
Everything looks better from up
circuit.
here.
I do have the music turned down, like I have the volume set the same way I did in 2024. So, whoops. Didn't realize I had sped up again. So I'm sure that will not help. There we go. Alright. So, and then at some point we'll have to do the pattern, and again, I don't know that it will let me turn the autopilot on again. So it is odd, and I just don't know if it's a problem with the aircraft, or in the mission, does it restrict what you can do in some cases? Because, like, it told me to get to 2,400 feet, which I did, and then, okay, so I need to fly to the pattern entry. So, like, see, now it won't let me engage the autopilot, so that's interesting. So it does, like I said, it could be a problem with the airplane model, I suppose. I don't know. I was gonna say, the airport's not right there that I know of.
We love this place so much. It's very special for us flying over here with you, Captain.
To announce position. Oh. Okay, Well, I'm assuming. Oh, I
Kilo
see.
Charlie
Airport
Sierra
already,
Victor
guys?
traffic Cessna November
So, David, you wanna fly
46825,
again?
2 miles east, 2,500 feet inbound to land runway
Absolutely in love
26.
with you flying over Crossville. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
Oh, okay. Still don't know why when we hit Q there it
Kilo Charlie Sierra Victor traffic Cessna November 46825 is on final runway 26 to land.
heck.
500.
I'm having to descend too fast is the problem. So, anyway. It'll be what it'll be. Come on,
Just
stay
like
on
a
the
roller
runway.
coaster.
Again, not a great landing. Again, the wind is just nuts, so it is more challenging. That is for sure. So, but again, I should hopefully be able to stay on the runway, on the taxiway, so I won't like get those problems. I'll have exceeded the airspeed. Oh, great! Now I have the land. Okay. So it's definitely requiring me to be pretty decent in my skill. Okay.
Kilo Charlie Sierra Victor traffic Cessna November 46825 is taxiing to parking.
0.32 miles, huh? Yeah, it seems like the position is lower in the plane than normal. And again, I don't want to exceed 20, and I can't really see ground speed in the Cessna that I'm aware of. Alright, so this looks like it's tucked away behind some of the trees, but yeah, you can see like to the right over there, there's some just really oddly shaped, they look like, you know, circular bonsais or something, which obviously they're not, but just trying again to, I don't want to lose, you know, and have the problem with the taxi speed, but yeah, and the other thing I need to do obviously over time is to try to get some of the add-ons working, you know, hopefully like Navigraph might function. I suppose I could like test that before I exit out here, so maybe I'll do that as part of this as well. But you know, it's getting there. But yeah, they're you know, the Microsoft people did put out you know, kind of what they had. They tested with 200,000 connections, but I know there were folks talking about like that, and maybe it was when they bought through the Microsoft store, but they claimed they could see where they were in the queue, and basically that they were like 2,300,000 or something.
Locals, but seeing them smile says it all. Well done, pilot.
Okay, no easy to win over the locals. Great English again. But let's wrap this up. So nice and quick. Mission success. We did what we needed. Let's see how we scored. We should level up for sure. Alright, not great. Alright, 14. And then let's see. We didn't get up to no skip, bad weather bonus, but we got to 27,000. We didn't get an A, but So I do like the bonuses, but you know, again, if I, you know, landing lights on night land. It was a night landing? Okay. We'll go with it. Alright, so we're slowly getting there. But there we go. 4, not quite 5, but we'll be there soon.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL.
Yep.
If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
That's always good. Because I don't have a lot of money. I'm assuming I'm going to have to pay to get the CPL. Now let's see. Okay, it doesn't give me that. Alright. So, I'm going to wrap this up because I need to get to bed. Get at least a few hours of sleep. But I will be back. And I will, as long as it lets me in, I will be working on my commercial pilot license, and we'll see where that takes us after that. You know, and we'll make some decisions. You know, maybe we'll stick in the career mode for a while, because, you know, the missions are interesting. You know, they're certainly arcadey. I mean, I won't, you know, lie about that. You know, hey, fly in this path, fly in these boxes, it's scoring me, this, that, and whatever. You know, because again, getting reputation levels up, that would be nice to see what that does. So just kind of exploring just how they have this built would certainly be good. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I've got so much going through my head, but I just don't want to babble about it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, if you've enjoyed this, the fact that, hey, we got in and we did something, and the struggles I've gone through for you to get some of this. But yeah, I literally have, when I was going back in after I had canceled, I already have 12 hours in the sim, because that's how long it's just been running trying to get in and do whatever. And literally, other than the control setup, which again took like 30-40 minutes, all of that time, other than what you've seen, has been loading time. So I've got, what, maybe 2 hours of game time in now probably 13 hours. So it's nuts, but I think it'll get better. I mean, the loads went nice today. I'm just worried, like, once I wake up in the morning and start getting into the day, if it'll start to deteriorate. But I'll keep you posted so that those of you who don't have it yet can understand. I know there's been a lot of grumbling around from people of like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't buy this crap and have to deal with this. I'm very happy with my purchase. I think this is an incredible product. It's extremely complex, and overall, I mean, again, as I start to see, can I use my add-ons and stuff, those are going to be, you know, things that are going to determine, you know, how I really feel. So even more so. But again, I'm babbling as I said I wouldn't. But if you have enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like, and are not a subscriber, please consider those things. Great help to the channel, especially as we're launching into stuff here with Flight Sim 2024. So I'm hoping people will follow along, and, you know, we can gain a group of folks here who's, you know, looking for the content that we're putting out, which really is just, you know, enjoying the sim, doing some flights. You know, obviously I'm going to try to continue my VFR series here. Good news is I have enough space, so I still have 2020 loaded. Like, if I need to go back to it, I can do that. But that's, you know, if I can do it all in 2024, that's what I'm really going to be pressing toward. But, you know, I think PMDG and other folks are going to have to do things with their planes. But, again, I'm not a high-level aviator, so maybe it'll work for me. But I'm going to stop rambling on, and I will see you next time.